Hey there, this is Kelly Schaefer of TaskComplete.com and the creator of the Concierge Academy. And I am coming to you today with a little lesson, if you will, that I want to share with you all today. And what I want to talk about is going to be a little bit of a mind flip and a mind stretch for you. So stay with me. So, one of the things that people do in life is some people like to blame, and they like to blame other people for issues. They like to blame their ex for why they got a divorce. They like to blame their kids for the stains on the carpet. There's a lot of blaming that sometimes happens in the world. And oftentimes I hear people actually blaming their businesses. So, what does that sound like? Have you ever heard anyone, or perhaps you've done this yourself, where you say, my business isn't successful. My business isn't making any money. My business is not allowing me to afford to pay my car note every month. My business is not bringing in consistent revenues. My business is taking too long to get off the ground. And instead, what I want you to think about is, instead of blaming a business, which sure, all businesses contain and hold their own energy, but a business is not responsible for what happens in and around your world and life. So instead of blaming a business, or blaming your business for a lack of, or not performing, or not being visible enough, or not bringing in consistent revenues, instead of blaming your business, I want to encourage you to ask yourself better quality questions. So, what does that mean? So let's say, for example, you find yourself, look, I used to do the same thing, okay? So how do I get to talk about it? It's because I used to do the same thing. I used to say, my business is hard. It's hard getting clients in this business. It's hard getting clients in my business. It's hard getting people to pay for services in my business. And that was the crap that I told myself for the first couple years of my business. And then I decided to start asking better quality questions. So for example, if you say that my business is not bringing in consistent revenues, instead flip the question and say, what can I do differently to help my business bring in consistent revenues? If one of your claims is, my business isn't making any money right now, flip and ask a better quality question and ask, what can I do to help my business make more money this month? And then seek out the solutions that are always already available to you in your life at that moment. Whether it is a networking opportunity, it is a sponsorship opportunity, it's an opportunity to take a class or a course, it's an opportunity to meet someone for coffee, perhaps go to that dinner event, but it costs $35 and you're not willing to invest the $35 because, again, my business isn't making any money. Flip the switch and ask better quality questions of yourself to be in service to your business, because it is your business that gets to be in service to others. And that is my message for you this week. When you find yourself in a difficult situation, and you're going to find yourself in difficult situations over and over on your journey of growing your business, because that's what growth is all about. Growth is about the uphill climb. And if you're not growing, you're not hitting that uphill climb, right? So even when you hire your first employee, and if you have to fire them, don't blame it on the employee. Just say, oh, what could I have done differently to hire a better employee? Or what could I have done differently to vet this employee the next time? And always be learning from the situations that aren't always panning out for you. So that's my lesson for you this week, is instead of blaming your business, ask better quality questions and then listen for the answers. Because the reality is, the answers are always already within you, but you need to be willing to ask them first in order to get the answers that will come. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and hopefully this will have you flip the switch and start seeing things in a new way. Because when you begin to start seeing things in a new way, you will start taking action in a new way, and when you start taking action in a new way, you will start getting new results. All right, everybody, I will see you all next week. Bye now. Mwah.